So now we move on to your top 3 most memorable World Cups, and I think I'll start with Slim for this one. I really want to hear what you have to say.
First, obviously, has to be Zidane in Metarazzi. The headbutt.
Yes.
Yeah. Pretty much.
Even I remember that.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah, but I think my best memory has to be the 06 World Cup. Number 1 being a France fan. Number 2, the fact that France had been written off. No one ever thought they were going to get there. Number 3, Zidane had said he was retiring from all football after that World Cup. Then to take them to the final and score the penalty like he did with so much madarao. And then, of course, the headbutt.
Hey guys, this is the holiday edition of the 3 Quarters podcast, and let's just start off with reminding you to jump onto the hashtag Road to Japan. Remember, Kenya Simbas, I mean, we want to support them. We all want to, right? Yeah. We all want to support. No, like,
support
yes, we support them. Yes, him included.
Yeah. I want you to support me also.
Shoot your shot into 17. Still time.
So yes, guys, remember you do this by jumping onto the hashtag Road to Japan to support them as they are looking to qualify for the Rugby World Cup in 2019 in Japan. I'll start off by introducing myself. I am Demima Duffield, or Damish the Dish. We will move on to this guy. Yes.
I'm Yashi, official noisemaker.
Government name is Juguna Alvin.
I'm David Ambunya.
Gosh.
You language.
Anyway.
Government names.
M-Pesa might be coming in.
Okay, so we start off with, actually, we go on to basketball.
Yeah, true.
So we're looking at the fact that Kobe Bryant's jersey has been retired on the 17th of December 2017. And I'd like us to just go through his career, basically, since 1996 when he started. You know, the championships that he has won, and also teams he's played on, and also, you know, the impact he's made in his 20 years of playing. So we'll start off with Slim.
Yet again. Kobe, where do we even start? I think he's the first guy to be ever drafted straight from high school.
He's one of the first guys.
Actually, you was the first guy.
No, the first guy was Moses Malone.
Moses Malone.
You don't want to have that argument. Just say yes. Just say yes.
One of the first, and then also one guy, 2 jerseys actually being retired at the same time, 8 and 24. Means a lot. I'm sure this guy calls O'Neal every single time and tells him, bro, I have 2 jerseys being retired, not one.
Not one.
Just to show you what impact he had on the game, the team, and also the culture. I'll just say the culture is because, you know, black excellence, black mamba, whatever you want to call him. But Kobe, we knew of Jordan.
Yeah.
But now Kobe, for me, I felt like was a player of our generation.
Yes.
Okay, our meaning my age. I don't know about
You can say how old you are. We might tell you.
Yeah, so for me, Kobe for me was the Jordan of our time. Sorry, LeBron fans, but it's about it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I echo his sentiments. I think Kobe, like, because I didn't watch Jodo that much.
Yeah.
Like, but we all know about Jodo. We know Jodo because we've watched documentaries, we've watched...
And we watched Space Jam.
You know? So we know Jodo just from all those things. His records also speak for themselves.
Yeah.
But Kobe Bryant has been... Before LeBron James, as you said.
Yeah.
Before King James, I think there was Kobe. King James will be there in another conversation, maybe later. in a couple of years, he'll be there in the conversation. But to me, Kobe Bryant has been everything for basketball. He just his how he loves the sport.
Yeah.
How seriously he takes this sport, basketball, is something that, you know, like people in America, you watch many movies, everyone has a rim in the back, in the knees, everyone's like playing basketball or whatever, shooting hoops. Yeah. But like the respect this guy gives the sport, and like what he's gotten just through that is, I think, is very deserving, and I feel like he's the. And to me, he's my favorite NBA player ever.
So, as Slim has said, first, I mean, you know, Kobe was not even a really high pick in the draft. He was 13th pick in 1996.
Charlotte Hornets,
exactly. And then they traded him to the LA Lakers. I remember watching a documentary when he was retiring, and like basketball greats, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. Who else was in that? Oscar Robertson. They were discussing, they're saying they've never seen a player who was ready to join the NBA, to join the pro, like how Kobe was. His mentality was already pro at that time. He's the closest thing, I think. I watched the latter years of Jordan's career. And you see, the most unfortunate thing is when we were watching Jordan's career, we really didn't we didn't understand sports the way we do now. We were not really grown-ups. So Kobe is the first guy we've been able to sit down and watch and say, okay, I can understand what this guy is doing. So he's the closest thing we've seen to Jordan in terms of competitive, from a competitive standpoint. I mean, Phil Jackson has had the pleasure of coaching both of them, Jordan and Kobe, and he says that their competitive, their zeal is unmatched. Like, I mean, you can't match it to anyone else. The only difference is, I mean, Kobe's competitive nature stops outside the basketball court. For Jordan, he wants to beat him ping pong, he wants to beat him what, ping pong is table tennis. Anyway, so he's the closest thing we've seen to Jordan. The other thing, I think we're talking about it with this Slim, like even in terms of shooting, like he's a pure shooter. He's better than Jordan.
Yeah, he was better than Jordan.
He was better than Jordan, yeah. And this is my personal opinion, I always get the feeling he was a harder worker than Jordan. Jordan was just athletically gifted.
His talent.
He was 6 and his talent was very good. But Kobe had to work, hard. Like a story a producer was telling me about OJ Mayo, was a top high school kid at that time when he was getting into the pros, and he's supposed to have he's supposed to work out with Kobe. So Kobe tells him, look, I'll pick you up at 4. So the guy chills, 4 p.m. he's waiting for Kobe. He chills back at 6 p.m. I'm thereabouts, or 7. Yeah. He calls Kobe, asks, is out? I meant 4 a.m.
4 in the morning.
4 in the morning. I remember a story about Randy Brown, a Chicago Bulls guy. He was saying they had gone to play the Lakers, and he used to go like warm up before. Yeah. So he's going to warm up like 2 hours. He's found Kobe there, and he's left Kobe there. So, I mean, he was an extra hard worker, a competitive guy, and like Slimmer said, there's no person who's had one franchise retire both jerseys. Number 8 and number 24. So definitely deserving of what he's getting by the Lakers
now
franchise.
Like what we move on to is players with the Kobe mentality, basically. So I'll start with you, Ogunya. Who would you name or have the same mentality as Kobe?
I think they say it was the Mamba mentality or something. Black Mamba, so they call him the Mamba. So I think in the last maybe like 4 years in the league or whatever, I would agree on KD a shot at that, but KD is, I think he's what would I say? He's sold out Kidogo because he went to play with superstars also. So you see, like a guy like Damian Lillard just plays for a small team. He didn't want to move. He carries the team every single game. He's the one with me. But KD, so he needs to win a championship and whatever. So the other 2 people that I'd say, I think I have 2. I think Russell Westbrook. Russell Westbrook, that guy he just takes it by the scruff of his neck again. The guy just decides, as guys want to win this game. It's up to me. The guy will shoot from anyway. He drives the guy is not so tall. I think he's like 6'4", 6'5". Russell Westbrook. And who else did I say? I think Isaiah Thomas also is. Just his stature. I think he's 6 flat or something, or 5'11". I don't know. He's quite short. But his ability to take the game like on his own and to deliver just for his team is, I think that's my mentality also. And who else? I think I have one more.
So first he started with, I have 2 more. I said, no, one more. That's also the stories you give on the high day. That's a Saturday night. One more. One more.
But I think Damian Lillard, Isaiah Thomas, Russell Westbrook, and
one more.
I have one more. I'm trying to think of him.
As you think of that one more, Mira will go.
For me, the guy who when I watch, I feel like I'm watching Kobe is Russell Westbrook. I think, and it's Jordan and Kobe have talked about this guy's mentality and his passion for the game. you don't get credits from those guys of your. You don't get credits from Jordan. You don't get credits from Kobe of your.
Yeah.
So I do think, and when you watch it, you like his aggression. You only hope he can be able to sustain it. But also, as he grows older, he has to change his game. Jordan did it. He had to remodel his game and become more, perimeter shot guy. Kobe did it. He was unable to attack the rim. So Westbrook might have to do it at some point. But in terms of his mentality, I think he's just like Kobe is, and by extension Jordan.
Did you remember your one more?
I did. Kyrie. Kyrie also is just the guy. He dominates the whole game. Yeah. Like alone as one person.
Yes.
The guy, he enters the field. He knows it's up to him.
Yes.
So it's not about it's a team sport, yes, but when it comes down to doing the business, me, I'm ready. Call me, those guys.
There's an eye in Ambunya's team.
Do you remember, even like when you're in high school or whatever, I'm playing basketball or whatever, and it's time out and it's last play of the game or whatever. They tell you, get the ball to this guy or whatever. Yeah. So it's up to Kyrie. Kyrie does that. Game in, game out. So I think Kyrie also.
You'd give him props.
I give Kyrie props a lot.
So with this next one, I think we'll start with you, Ngaro. And
Slim hasn't said it.
Oh, he hasn't?
Yeah, that was after
the
show.
He's been so quiet. No, you know.
That was after the show. That was after the show.
He's been as quiet as a church mouse. So I'm sorry, yo. Yes,
for me, the list is just the same. Westbrook, Kyrie, obviously, and Harden. I don't know. I guys don't want to mention James Harden for me. Like Rockets without Harden is pretty much.
Yeah.
So for me, Harden has put in the points.
Yeah.
Changed his he started last season. He was a
shooting guy.
Now, for me, I think he did a really good job with that.
Yeah.
So for me, for someone with that versatility also.
Yeah.
And now also this season, now he's a contender for MVP. If you ask me.
Yeah.
So for me, Harden has what it takes. Like what Kobe had. What takes a team to the championship and to the conference finals.
Yeah.
Okay, so because I skipped you, we'll start with you. I am so sorry. Please accept my apology.
Apology accepted. Number of times I say that on WhatsApp. That's right. You'll cut that in.
So now where does Kobe rank in terms of the greatest?
Greatest in terms of basketballers or greatest?
No, greatest people in the world. Yes, in terms of basketball.
Actually,
in the game.
Shooting or just basketballers?
You can use
basketballers. For me, it has to be top 3, if not top 2. Clean. Obviously, we know Jodo is taking the title. Yeah, I know LeBron fans are gonna kill me. But first, Kobe 5 championships. Did it with 2 different teams, quote unquote. Yeah. When Phil Jackson came in, 99? 99,
yes.
2002, the three-peat.
Yeah.
And then O'Neal left the fallout with O'Neal, and then now he got Odom, Gasol guys to the team. He still got 2 others. Yeah. Went on to win the big Celtics, the fifth
championship. Yes, the big Celtics.
A team that had 3 great Hall of Famers. They could be great Hall of Famers. They had KG.
Yeah.
They had Ray Allen and Paul Pierce.
Yeah.
So, and I think at that time he had a fractured finger or something, fractured whatever. Yes. You get what I'm talking about. Watch out for my LeBron. Whatever LeBron says he has, and then he can't play again.
Yeah.
So for me, that these are things you've taken from Jordan. Jordan game flu was game 5, I think.
Yeah. 97.
Game 5 against the Utah, if I'm not wrong. So these are things you see. Kobe has the same characteristics, same traits as Jordan. This is, if anything, the best baller that we have ever seen.
Yeah.
So for me, top 2, Kobe.
I think same thing. I think top 2 for me also.
Yeah.
I think Jodo was obviously. I think Jodo's record speaks for itself.
Yeah.
I think Jodo's record, I think he was he played in the league for maybe how many years? I don't know.
16 years. About 16, yeah.
Yeah, and he was maybe like champion for like 10 of those seasons. Imagine. So I think his record speaks for itself.
Yeah.
Kobe wasn't as dominant if it comes to like maybe scoring champion and scoring points.
Yeah.
But I feel like there's nobody else to compare Jodo to.
Yes.
There's nobody else.
It's funny how we're talking about Kobe and Jodo is
I know, right?
Exactly.
It's Kobe's. It's Kobe's.
But he has to compare. I'm saying,
exactly.
Yeah. So there's nothing. There's like. That's a conversation on its own.
Yeah.
Kobe and Jordan.
Yeah.
Not we can say about other people. I think King James will come later.
Yes.
Like maybe a couple of years from now, I think King James will join the conversation or whatever.
Yeah.
But I think Kobe Bryant has been. I think he's also a role model. I think to some extent because of the work ethic he puts in the sport, because of how much his discipline is ridiculous. So it's I think it's a good thing for youngsters also looking up to Kobe Bryant because they know how much this guy puts in.
Yeah.
And where he started from.
Exactly. And where he started from, the guy I think he played in Italy somewhere.
Oh, he started somewhere. I grew up in Italy.
Yeah. He was
Even
playing
at
basketball somewhere in Italy and whatever. So it's, I think his work ethic and his ability to be able to be accountable for his actions. And you'll say I missed this shot because I didn't train this hard.
Yeah.
I did this because this need happen. So I think his accountability and his work ethic is something that is unrivaled even in the league. I don't think that's even I'm saying King James. The conversation comes later because I think King James is more talent than
yes.
Is more talent than hard work. Yeah,
than the ethic.
Crucify yourself.
no, it's fine. It's fine.
Yeah.
So I think Kobe Bryant's top two.
Okay. Same for me. I mean, top two, closest thing to Michael Jordan, and he was just a pure, very clutch, by the way, and he's just a pure joy to watch. So I also say he's my second best player of all time.
All right, now last one before we wrap it up is your top 5 shooting guards.